Hey there, and welcome back to the Soul Train, a Monster Train 2 series for the Soul Savior game mode. That's a very tough intro for me to say. I've watched it a number of times. I don't know what about it, it gets a little tongue-tied, where I'll say something like Monster Train 2 series or Soul Savior series. I think there's just a lot of S's in that intro that I constantly mess it up. This is the third time I've had to do it is for this episode alone. Now, fortunately, it's at the beginning of the episode, and I can just cut it out, so you're not seeing things like me completely botch that, and then cursing audibly because I can't get a simple sentence correct, but whatever. Anyway, welcome back. We're playing more of this game mode. Very exciting. My goal in this game mode right now is I want to unlock the last 3 souls that we haven't unlocked yet, because once I have 3 soul slots, I will feel more comfortable playing the hardest difficulty. Because I'll show you, we've been playing Tangle, and Tangle is tough, but I think the most important thing is, one, obviously you want to have upgraded souls, right? But I think the other part of it is you really need to have the soul slots, so I can start with an extra one over my current state. It's just straight up like a 50% damage boost, essentially. So what is the plan? Let's talk. I want to, let me show you my souls real quick. First of all, we have to play Banished and win, we have to play Melting and win, and we have to play Railforged and win. Now, I don't want to just play Banished Railforged, right? Because that is going to, it feels too much like new stuff only, right? I want to include some older things, level those up as well. So my gut is telling me we're going to play Banished with Melting. Okay? This is my plan here. That will get 2 of these. That'll unlock Maniac and Heartbreaker, assuming we win, of course. Now, we'll also then have to do a Railforged run separately. I'm actually surprised I haven't won with Railforged in this mode. I guess I've just been playing them in the normal game more than anything, so fair enough. But we have to get a win there as well. That'll be a future episode. So then the question comes down to what is most likely to succeed. I mean, we could slam the obvious winners, things like Grump and Showtime. I feel like these are such obvious picks that it's hard to... You can just always pick them and it wins. You want something that answers the early game. This is something that immediately comes up to me, and I've noticed in a recent loss on this series, which was I took an L on, what was it, Ring 2, I believe, with Mayra. I guess I underestimated the damage requirements of that combat. So how do we avoid that? You need something front-loaded. On the one hand, I want to play like a Sarge run because I'm very excited about Sarge 2. This is a 100% increase in power over Sarge 1. And I remember when I was talking about this earlier, having just unlocked this, Sarge 1 doesn't look that good. It's 1 upgrade slot plus 10 health. It's fine. It's a little slow on Celebrate, but this is saying gain 2 upgrade slots on Celebrate. And if this scales the way I want it to for Sarge 3, I could see this being incredibly powerful, right? You get a 3rd upgrade slot immediately. You only have to do 1 combat on a unit and it's a super upgrade. And then plus 30 health is fantastic, right? That would be exciting. So I can see this being awesome. Right? That's just like, when you first unlock it, it looks kind of meh, and it is, I think. The other one I want to mention that I've been betrayed by recently is Lil Cap. This is, I think I know what's happening here. If you think about this from the context of the base game, +2, +4 for every 10 cards, you have roughly 20 to 30 cards, so you're looking at what, +4, +8? In the base game, Monster Train 2, those stats are huge. That is enough to shift a bad run into a powerful run. But that's also assuming the same monsters that you're fighting, the enemies, the bosses that you're fighting in the base game. Soul Savior does not mess around, and as a result, these numbers are just too low. This is a non-functional soul right now. Now, maybe it gets better to the point where I might want to use it if I unlock Play Under Legion a few more times. I definitely eventually would like to gold all of these, right? So that's something I'll be eventually working towards once we unlock them all. But yeah, you can see the challenge. This numerically just doesn't get there as much as I want it to. It sounds like it should be good, especially in unit starters, right? It's just not, though. So we're not going to use that here. So, okay. What do I want to play then? I kind of think Lamb is very good in this clan combo because you're always going to have either dregs to explode, which is nice, or you can have a like something else, right? There's tombs, which I think would be excellent here for this. So Lamb might be neat. And I also conveniently have this at the second level right now because I have played Lazarus twice. Either way, I think we need something front-loaded. So I'm basically looking at like Gaspbud 3, Grump, or what's the other one? Showtime is always just a slam dunk here. Just huge, in my opinion. I see why these are so popular. Ellie would be good if we weren't dregs, I think, because if this hits dregs too many times, it's quite bad. It'd be great on Just Cause, of course, right? But bad on the others. You know, especially if I take Talos, would be awesome. I could take Talos. There's really no reason not to either. I think she's awesome. Now, of course, I think she's weaker in the early game, but I do like the fact that she auto overstacks a floor, which is very cool. Means I don't have to click something like Showtime to feel good about this. So, I kind of like... I had a lot of fun with Butterball, and I also would like to continue leveling it up. So it gets buffet 2 now. It feels even stronger. It's kind of stronger, but also weaker, right? Because you can't cycle it as quickly. Kind of interesting. But I do need something front-loaded here. As much as I'd like to do something like Sarge here, I want something that does immediate value because I need to get these unlocks. We're avoiding kind of the spell stuff here. I don't think I mean, there's definitely plays where it makes sense, but in the starter we're going to have, I don't know. I don't see it, right? I don't see it in one of our starters at the moment. I'm thinking about it. You're going to have like Inspire or Just Cause and then Dregs because I don't have primitive molds unlocked yet. Bummer, right? Otherwise, I probably would use them. So with that in mind, I'm thinking, okay, Butterball is fun. We could do Showtime, but if I'm going to do Talos because she seems fun and I like her, maybe I'll actually, if I'm going to do Butterball, Fel might be better. You could feed stuff into Fel and she hits multiple times. That's pretty cool. We might actually do that. That seems good. I want something front-loaded that is powerful here. So Mimic 2, I can't wait until we finally get Mimic 3 and I can start a run with this. It'll be so much fun. I'm very excited for that. I think this is only useful at Mimic 3. Mimic 2 and 1 are just tragic, in my opinion. You end up with just like garbage secondary champions. Slacy could be really cool. This is a good clan for it if we have Banished, right? It is a gamble, though, because you could have no benefit, right? You could get nothing out of this in the first combat if you don't start with one. Mean Mug is good. It helps in a combat too, but I don't think this is what we want. I mean, is it just going to be Grump? I need something that helps in combats 1 and 2, guaranteed. It feels so boring. I don't want to just click Grump or Gaspbud every time. If I'm going to put Felon, she's in front probably, which means Gaspbud's not it. So Grump, I guess it is, right? Man, that feels like such a cheeky bog standard run, but it also feels correct for what we're trying to do here. I'll get over it, all right? I'll get over it. There's a reason why these, I think, got tuned in the most recent patch, right? They're trying to dissuade just slamming them into every single run. Eventually, once I have stuff unlocked, right, I want to randomize. The problem is that when you randomize, if you roll into just like unupgraded souls, you're gonna lose. It's not friendly. The randomize becomes so much better when I have everything golded, right? Anyway, this seems functional. We'll just deal with it. I am going to play Fel because it seems cool, and we can feed her the Butterball, and that should be excellent. So, yes, awesome. We'll go ahead and start here. As always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. This series has been doing okay. It's still a Monster Train series, so people are watching it, but people are watching it less than the normal runs. I get it. This is a different game mode, different things going on, maybe a little less interesting. People like seeing the base game. Understandable. But yeah, at least it's doing okay. My plan for this series, it'll just kind of, I mean, I'll get the run started. We're almost at 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and click the buttons and start this. Incredible. Let's do it. Hiya. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Like I was briefly speaking to just now, in case you skipped ahead, my plan for this series, man, we could have done Slacy. Patient's blood suit would have been terrible. My plan for this series is to unlock everything, get the souls to max, and then see if I feel like continuing. It's a fun game mode. I enjoy it a lot, but if the views aren't there compared to the base game, I'll just keep playing the base game. If it's what y'all want to see, it's what y'all want to see. So that's kind of where we're at. I definitely am enjoying it enough and think this is fresh and interesting and want to build out the series and also unlock all the things, but I'm not going to keep pushing the red button if no one wants to see the red button, basically. We can keep pushing the other color button. I don't know, why did I choose colored buttons there? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's play Monster Train. Today we are Banished and Melting. We're doing this specifically to try to unlock souls. We have to get a W here with these clans in order to unlock some souls, barreling towards full unlocks. We have Mera sibling hierarchy. So this is rage on shift, terrifying. Duplicitous Tivy. This is copy of the front enemy unit. That's very scary, man. If there are no enemy units, it creates a jeer mask, which is also very scary. So kind of spooky. We have Undying Bloom Lifemother. So this is the Wither Bloom variant. Very scary. This means you need 2 tanks, a front and a second tank. Okay. We have Train Chomper Thaddeus. It's a pretty good roll here, honestly. I think this is his weakest one. It's annoying, but not too bad. And then Energy Vampire Lilith, which is Wither Bloom to all units on action. So this will kill your backlines if they are flimsy. So caution is needed. We start with Penitent's Blood Suit, Purifying Cleanse, Lady of the Reformed. Sure, why not, right? Lady, I guess, can get grumped out. Seems good. We have Grump, Butterball, Fira's Greed. Fira's Greed is sadly quite bad in this mode, I think. It's sort of a sad truth. Because, think about it. There's no Vengeful Shards, and if things leak, they usually just insta-kill you. I could eat the lady, but I think it's not practical. I'll give her the Grump. Instead, I will eat a Shield Steward, and we will Grump out the Lady of the Reformed here. Okay, seems decent. Huh. Unstable Pyre Sparks is not terrible, actually, at the beginning of this run. I mean, I'm going to eventually get rid of this. Does this help me win these early combats? Maybe. Guild Marker is huge, but the early combats scare me. We took some front-loaded souls. I think we can get away with Guild Marker here. We'll do it. Vanguardian or Savior? Savior is pretty good, right? I am a fan. I actually really like Vanguardian in the base game, but I feel like without Titanite or something similar, she just gets absolutely pummeled in this game mode. So my suspicion is we click Savior here and we hope for the best, right? This makes her a better tank because she gets armor and valor for free. We'll do it. Seems good. I definitely don't think the permanent scaling mode is the ideal choice there. We didn't roll it, right? There were no options for it. But if I'd seen it, I don't know if it would have been good enough. Yeah, not sure. Hard to say. Let's see. Estriel, we have Pyre Dampener. How bad is this? We have a mostly free deck, actually. We can super take this. So that's actually in our favor. We click these. Okay. Now, everything is scary if you play higher, right? So I think we're going to play mid and bottom here. Put a dude downstairs. We get Fell. And then the Buffet Friend here. I guess I may as well put the Shield Steward upstairs as well. Just get him out of here. Seems good. Okay, our plan is Dregs live downstairs. I am going to Valor up middle. How are you getting... Oh, you're eating a person. I was like, how in the world are you getting plus 44 here? Good grief. There's no reason not to just click her ability. Correct. We just click it. It is free scaling. Great. Okay. Cool, she scales a little bit. Fantastic. We keep her healed. We get some dregs downstairs. Wonderful news. I think I will just kill one dreg here and get it tanked. That seems good. We power up on middle. That's great. We have Collector already. Thank you, Shield Steward. Cool. Okay, she's grumping out. It's wonderful news. The Penitent Bloodsuit doesn't matter that much. I'm going to play out a bunch of dregs here. There's no reason not to, I don't think. I'm going to leave one of these Bloodsuits in case the boss rolls up on it, right? Okay. She actually just gets pummeled here, which is very scary, I think. We win on middle then. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, she just gets walloped here. Yikes. Okay, well, we do get it, which is great news. Big Butterball boss does the work, so fair enough. We live to see another day. Butterball is helpful. I think Butterball is doing good work here. Big fan. Helped us a lot. Alright, I need to assemble a floor, but I also need to kill bad dudes. Divinity is fine. It does synergize with Fel. Rising Rage, however, lets me build a bigger floor, which I like. There's no real requirement here that Fel be in front. She just advances herself. So I could do, what's Lady looking like? 2449? It's fine. She didn't get as much as I would have liked, but it's acceptable. I think Rising Rage is the play here, personally. Better than Divinity, although I guess I could support Divinity here. There's not a lot going on. What's coming? I can't actually look at what's coming up, right? Let's take the Rising Rage. This feels always correct here. Crushing Demise is very good. Draff is not terrible. I wonder if you ever give Draff the Grump and then he builds himself enough health. Interesting. That he becomes a tank of some kind? I don't know, strange. But Hallow Drippings is cool. Crushing Demise, actually, though. These enemies are very scary. This is a high value play. The problem is you need to play lower floor. So this is good, but also bad, right? I don't have reforms, so I can't just crush my own floor. Interesting. I actually think Draft could be good here. I'm going to click Draft, actually. Weirdly enough, I think it's correct. All right, what do we roll? Let's see. My steel shops are on Thaddeus and Lilith. I think Lilith will kill us pretty confidently. We are not durable enough to take the Witherbloom yet. Thaddeus is probably it. Now, unfortunately, this is a good setup, right? You get a trinket shop early, which sadly will be mostly useless, although we can at least buy something. Losing out on the late game trinket shop is rough, but we'll take that Lilith late, and she has one too. So that's good. Let's see, Mera Ring 2 is terrifying, and especially with no steel shop or anything else here, we wouldn't power up enough, we would lose. Tivy is also spooky, but I think we could take this Tivy now. The bigger problem I'm seeing is that there's no steel shop immediately. I think it's Thaddeus, and it's not even very close. We have to take this. We have to get the steel shop engaged. Some sort of early game scaling is required here. And then a Light Forge will help a lot. And then the trinket shop is at least not dead. I'll take it. Thaddeus I can do here. Okay. Alright, do I want removals and a remnant banner, or do I want an alcove? I think I need to be looking at units right now. We could see a much better Grump target. Yeah, I'm going to go to the right. Also, the Pyre Health is useless right now. Trinket Shop says, Flicker's Liquor. Jackstrips is just DOA here, I think. There's no way that's strong enough for anything we're doing. And then Breath of Heaven technically exists. I mean, if I'm going to do anything, I do have a cheap play, right? I can, with the guild marker and the fact that we have no covenants here, I could re-roll and look for another one. Flicker's Liquor seems pretty attractive, though. Okay. Fascinating picks. Lady of the House is really good here as a Butterball, right? She buffs her attack, which then gets fed into Fel. She has a huge stack of health. She's excellent for Butterball. Meanwhile, Baron is very good for Grump. Interesting. I'm going to take the lady of the house here, I think, and she becomes my butterball for sure. Big stats gained. Big stats gained. Would love to see that. Okay, the removals here are what? I don't really have many cards. Dregs are not terrible for the moment. I think we just drop 2 Spear Stewards here. Or maybe it's actually a Shield Steward and a Spear Steward. We kind of even it out here. Having 1 is fine, I think. So, okay, we drop those. It is an improvement. Flicker's Liquor is not bad, but it doesn't do enough right now, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and re-roll this. X cost cards that or things that cost 3 or more. Would be good if I had that Divinity. Lightstone Casing is always good, but not helpful right now. Volatile Gauge? There's no way, right? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm a genius. I managed to catch my snelf. My snelf. Oof. Oof. Oof size large. I managed to catch myself and not sneeze on video, or you know what this is, on recording. Incredible work. Okay, Crystallized Wing seems like a good play here. We're not going to see many X-Cost cards, but the ones we could see are good. More importantly, 3-costers having Permafrost is pretty neat in this clan. I'm going to grab that. It doesn't help, and that's part of the problem. We're not getting any value immediately, but it's okay. Titan Skin 1. This combat is scary. It is the enemies eat me combat. I can take this, but I have to play low. Okay. Alright, hopefully I don't die on floor 2. Now I think Feeding Fell Lady is very strong. Let's put it in middle here. We'll get the other lady here on bottom. She will still grump up, I think. So we're going to Blood Suit in back. It shifts and takes 30, which should kill it, right? Incredible. I can boost my damage gain upstairs by putting the Purifying Cleanses on Lady of the House. Fantastic. I will play Dregs here on middle. I will click Fell. There's no reason not to, I don't think. Get some value. Okay, the Cherub is dead. That's important. We are clearing the most important enemy here. Incredible work. Good. Cool. I can tank this hit, right? Excellent. And we can blast out one of the cherubs here. Or not the cherub, it's called a flesh fruit. Cherub is dead. This is excellent so far. Good. We're doing it. Mid-floor looks like it should win. Pretty confidently. Let's see. Continue scaling on Fell. This floor is pretty scary here on bottom. I think I'm going to save the draft for the moment. Yes. Okay. We're doing great work. We're trying our best. Alright. I think we do need to click buttons. How much damage is coming in upstairs? We do 22. I could ascend one of these guys and save her a lot of life. That's pretty neat. Alternatively, I actually think the best play here is... Can I kill everything? This cherub is a real problem. If I advance it, we get 18, 18, we get 24 coming in. We kill it. That's actually very helpful. Killing the cherub is important because this thing is a monster. Now, I'd love to avoid feeding the boss. How do I dispatch of this? I think I could elevator a hunter out and this saves 18. I think that's probably really good. Alternatively, I could elevator the hunter on bottom, but I think that's wrong. Okay, let's save 18 on Fell. I think that's good. I will put a Just Cause in play here. We're going to draw into more of these. I will save her ability, right? Yes. Okay, this is acceptable. I think we do win this combat, maybe? I'm sorry, what? We don't win? What the heck? How many turns am I getting here? I'm just thinking, is Burnout 6 ever enough? Burnout 6 does push numbers here. 426. It's a better setup. Alright, well, we're not dead, I guess. I had to kill those guys in front. It was too much of a problem. This guy does absolutely maul me to death, though, right? This guy just kills. He has Titan Skin 16. He insta-gibs my pyre. There's no way I take... How many rounds does he go here? I can't even push any of this. I'm doing what? One guy hits once for 3. He's gonna have 16. I'm actually, this is unreal how durable he is. This is part of what makes the overgrowth like setup, the highest difficulty, seem so scary to me. This is level 2. I'm not even on level 3. Does my pyre have any hope of killing this guy? He's gonna have 16 Titan skin. So that's 35 minus 16. I do 19 a round. I would need to take 6 rounds against him. No, he insta-gibs us. Okay, I have to restart the battle. Alright, fair enough. Monster Train, you've got me. I guess I have to do Fell downstairs, and we just have to go hard here? I don't know what else to say. Of course, the main problem I deal with is this is a very, like, weak turn 1. I can still kill this thing, at least, but... Alright, fair enough. Ugh, alright, sure. I guess let's gain Valor. We kill the guy in front, which is, I think, the most important thing here. That's something. Cool. Valor gets played for sure. We do lose these dregs. That's probably okay. Lay out cards. We're clearing everything, so I guess I leave the blood suit in. Okay, fair enough. Burning out on middle because we're too strong on bottom. I don't hate it. I guess we can tank some of this. That's fine. I will play the draft downstairs and give it burnout. That's cool. Let's see. I guess it's better to take these hits here and then swing. Sure, why not? We have the refreshing armor here. I'm okay with it. Do we win now? What if I elevator the flesh, the cherub, get it out? Okay, you do actually win here incredibly. Huh. I think it has to be because his resolve trigger hasn't fired. Okay, so we get out of this. I just have to play more aggressively on that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We're alive. Good. Sure. I wish I could proc my Fira's Greed. This is a great example of what I consider to be an S-tier Fireheart in the base game, dropping many degrees in Soul Savior. There's no Vengeful Shards, right? It's really tough. Okay, remember I do have Crystallized Wings, so Divinity implicitly has Permafrost. It's also a good pick here because of Savior. Great. Molded is awesome. This is a card I should absolutely snap click here. We can bring back Lady, we can bring back other Lady. Yeah, for sure. If I reform her, she does have Butterball still. Is that correct? I hope so. Cash would be excellent. A Banished banner could also be excellent. I think the Lady of the Reformed is not doing a lot here. Because I have the guild marker, I think I can go to the right and check out this banner. We get a lot of value by upgrading stuff now. So I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to look at the steel shop real quick. Multi-strike, incredible. We love that. Smidge stone, also incredible. Great news. Banner says, okay, let's think. Demonic fledgling multi-striking with Grump behind the person. Behind Fell is pretty dope, right? We're very excited about that if true. I think this is a winning play. Battle Dancer, I think, is scary. We could shift him around, but he doesn't gain... I don't think he's as good as we want. Is Fledgling better here? My shift plan, man, is shift just super dangerous in this game mode? You end up in front and just lose? I don't know. I mean, we have Savior, which is a guarantee return to front. It's interesting. The thing I like about Demonic Fledgling is he does something on strike. So if he just ends up sitting in the back, we're cozy. And him hitting more means... Ah, right, they nerfed Grump, or they changed it. He still gains health, which is good, but fascinating. Being hit is pretty relevant. Interesting. We could take Lilith. We could have, I think, actually, with Grump, and this, like, pathing would have worked out pretty okay. Is Fledgling or Battle Dancer better here? I think it's Fledgling, but... you can see the challenge. It's one of these for sure. One of these for sure. The one thing is, I like Savior wants the Valor on her exclusively, so I can just tunnel vision her. Whereas Fledgling is a little more resistant to that, because since he does a lot of his scaling on strike, at least he benefits from shift, but I don't have to bounce him around. That's true. I'm going to go with Fledgling here. Okay. Now, the plan is I need to buy both of these on him. First of all, he needs multi-strike 100%. Second of all, he needs Smidge Stone 100%. There's a reason for this. The reason is I need to put raw stats on Lady of the House because she is my butterball. And this lets me jam Fledgling, Lady of the House, and Fell together on a floor. So he becomes small. Incredible news. I'm then just going to purchase stats on Lady. Am I? That's the real question. That's an interesting question, because I could instead hold out. Let's see, Unchained, no, we're not doing this. I'm going to go in on Savior 2 here, Valor 15. This is a lot of refreshing survivability. I think we're going in here. I also want to hit Savior 3 eventually, so that I can get the AoE element. This Pyramanes is useless, fine, whatever. Is it important to give her immediate stats now? I think there's a lot of value in giving her plus 20 because this is plus 60 on Fell, whereas, and then we save a slot, right? I think saving a slot is good. So I'll buy her the plus 20 and then we chill. Alternatively, check it. I switch Grump to Fledgling. I think this is correct. Yes, but think about it. I could actually just put the health. I could put the stats in the Lady of the Reformed because she boosted her own. How interesting is this? You move Butterball to Lady of the Reformed here, and then we save Lady of the House's upgrade slots for later, right? And now I just buy immediate boosts on Lady of the Reformed, who will eventually just not be relevant here. Just give her stats. And then Lady of the House is cooking in the wings for later on. Fascinating. I actually think that early game Grump on Lady of the Reformed was big here, because now we've created a much stronger mid-game play, and we leave our slots open on the Lady of the House for late game play. This should be winning now. Okay, cool. I'm very happy about that, actually. So let me make sure my souls are in the right place. Grump on Fledgling, yes. We have Butterball on Lady of the Reformed, yes. Cool, let's go kill Thaddeus. This feels like a big upgrade, like we've really hit here. I think we've really solved this problem. I will play bottom. This is correct for sure. Well, I am going to play the other dudes at least. There's no reason not to. Flood the floors, right? It's all good. Cool. Now, shifting here is not actually relevant. We just go ahead and put stats in and then click Fell's ability, which is great. We can push numbers upstairs. It's fine. Great. Bonk. It's okay. Great. The fruit lives here. This is actually bad because Thaddeus eats it, huh? Hate to see that. I'm going to go ahead and I play the drag. We kill it. Good. That's fine. Let's mold back the draft, which I think is relevant here. We'll stab a little more on middle. Cool. I'm going to blood suit. Interesting. 12, 20, 20. I think what I need to do here actually is put the blood suit on the flesh fruit and then elevator it to kill it. Yes, this seems accurate. Okay, fine. He goes downstairs. Okay. We are clearing this out. Okay. We get the collector, which is awesome. Very cool. I'm going to buff upstairs. Great. Here's Just Cause here. I can tank on bottom. And then I'm going to blood suit the boss here. There's no reason to take these hits, right? We just stack them. Seems fine. 12, 32. He tramples anyway. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, and then he eats the floor a little bit. We should win. We don't win? What do you mean we don't win, Monster Train? Play Divinity, and then click Fell? Hey, that seems promising. I can put the drag in, and it can also just punch some stuff, I guess. The drag makes the difference. The drag is the hero of our time for 12 damage. Incredible work, my hero. Alright, he does win. It's closer than I think anyone wants. The little guy that could, our buddy on middle, is struggling. He is struggling. There's a lot of actions there, so fair enough. Death Metal Hymnist might be awesome. Hard to play, but he's permafrost, right? Sanctuary is awesome too. Damage shield is huge. We also Wax and Spike. These all permafrost here, which is very cool. Burnout. Let's talk for a second. Wax and Spike makes Lady of the House stronger, which is very relevant for the eventual Butterball pickup. Death Metal Hymnist is awesome, but 4 Ember is unplayable here. At least presently. Sanctuary is good defense, but I have recurring armor. Wax and Spike may actually be it. We could roll for a soul. No soul gives deployment ember right away, though. Even Solaris is on turn. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not to be deployment, actually. Solaris would solve this problem. True. If I had Flicker's Liquor, by the way, this would be super playable. Interesting. The Death Metal Hymnist is a pretty high pick here, I think. I am a big fan of that. I can't believe that combat almost didn't win. I need to power up Fell. I need an extra hit. I think I need to have this Hymnist and find a way to play it. She needs to hit more times and kill enemies. Because the thing is, there's no Titanite, no anything else. She's strong, but doesn't have the benefit of any sort of upgrade here. So I'm benefiting her via the Butterball, which is good, but not good enough in the end. Like, what is this? It doesn't matter if you have 300 health. The Lifemother hits for 100 damage. That's 3 rounds and you're dead. So we're going to need to power this up somehow. So, I mean, things like Sanctuary could bridge that gap. Right? This could be a strong play here. You'd play this with, like, Goldie, and you have to hit a remove consume on it, but that, I mean, at least feels like you could win the run. It's true. I think Sanctuary is a must-click here. I don't know. I need to survive. It's tough. I think I have to click that. Sword Maiden, Crusader, Avenger. Now, these are some units that could take souls, right? I think Avenger is maybe the strongest Grump play, right? Avenger Grump is very good. Get a bunch of health, and then Revenge for an Instagib. He's such a good Avenger play or Grump play that I feel pretty strongly about that. Fledgling, was this not correct? Was he honestly awful? I don't know. This is tough because he's like fine in the base game, but that scaling is so slow. It's tough. It's very tough. Avenger might be the pickup. I think he's better than Crusader or Sword Maiden here. Yeah, we take him. I'll grab. Okay. Gorgon, Savanta. I mean, if I take Savanta, I actually do get Fira's greed value, which is kind of funny, right? You put this on, I don't know, something like Divinity, and you just play it every time, and you gain gold. Interesting. It's a fun little synergy. It's fine. It's true. Gorgon is Slay. I don't even have a magic power card. This would be literally dead on arrival. Okay, so is Savanta good enough? It's like fine. It's fine. I think I need something stronger here, potentially. I need another unit soul, maybe. I'm going to re-roll on this. What do we get? Showtime. I think Showtime is a power play. Yeah, I think Showtime could be it. Yeah, I think Showtime is good enough. We'll take it. I need power plays like this. Great. Who gets the upgrades when? We get an upgraded Horde on Lilith. I'm still waiting for the Soul upgrade, so that's that. Ivy gets an upgraded Arm Shop. Mayra gets the upgraded Magic Shop. Now, the Magic Shop has slabs, which are decent, but Remove Consume is not a boosted one. I could get like a 0-cost Sanctuary, potentially. It's tough because I think Mayra's probably the correct grab here. But can we beat this right now? I think maybe so, right? Think so? It's tough, man. We don't beat the Lifemother. We don't beat Lilith with AoE Witherbloom right now. Like, what is the plan on this? The Lifemother is going to hit like an absolute truck. We're doing 10 damage to our midliner here at every turn. Jeez, I don't know. I think this is Mayra. I think it is. We can afford some cool stuff at this Magic Shop Plus. The other ones aren't as impactful here. All right, we're going to go Mayra here. This seems tough, though. Removal, Remnant Banner. I'm going to look at the Alcove. There's a lot of good hits here, and we have fully upgraded guys, and the money lets me buy more from the Magic Shop. Very cool. Remove Consume on Sanctuary is pretty clutch. I also think making it 0 cost is pretty awesome. This card should now be duped as many times as I physically can see it. So if I back out of this and then roll up, there's a dupe coming up, which is awesome. And we will 100% take that. A free, repeatable Sanctuary, that's survivability, buddy. Incredible. Intrinsic -2, I mean, this is... Divinity going to 1 cost is pretty sick here. This immediately also benefits because it's a pseudo removal. It gets it out of the deck in my draw immediately, and it makes it cheap, and it synergizes with her ability. Immediate value. That's huge, honestly. Plus 40 in consume. I kind of like my purifying cleanses, if I'm being honest with you. So let's re-roll this. Spell Chain. I'm going to be honest with you, Spell Chain on Divinity Plus is pretty awesome. Holy Stone is not it. The upgraded Holy Stone is cool, but I think if we make Divinity like cracked, this is pretty awesome, right? 2 energy for 20 valor, and then she immediately goes hard. She gets so much armor out the gate from that. Okay, yes. I'm going to take a plus 20 into the Purifying Cleanse. That seems good. And I'll take a -2 into something. Molded, I'm always clicking it. Yeah, fine. That seems like a powerful setup. We'll go to the alcove now. Boxes. Boxes. Okay, so large mystery box is worse in this game mode because I don't have energy. I could pack trash into a jack-in-the-box. This is an interesting catch-22 because I actually think you could have done another magic shop in our future. You could have done spells into the small gift box and then removed its consume, and it would have been pretty cool. But there's no way of knowing that I would have gotten this right, because we also could have gotten the X5 here, and I would have just X5'd Sanctuary. So, interesting. The unit box is a pseudo removal. I am a little concerned about large mystery box giving us too much unplayable trash, but it could also give us just good hits. And if it's costing 3 or more, I mean, it just permafrosts for us. I guess it could clutter our hand potentially, but we're not really spending that much Ember otherwise. It's like I'm just up playing Just Causes when they show up pretty much, and that's actually it. The mystery box might actually be pretty sick here. And then we hunt pretty hard at the next soul pickup for something that gives us energy. Solaris would be huge. Okay. I'm leaning on large mystery box here, I think. That is my current plan. I don't think we get enough value out of the others in this particular setup. So we large mystery boxes. I know what you're thinking. You could small gift box and put like Divinity plus Sanctuary in it, and then you could dupe that later, and you get double copies of both of them. The thing is Divinity having the intrinsic is important, and I can just dupe Sanctuary, and that's actually enough. I don't have enough Ember to play like a bunch of these Divinities. I think it's going to be the large mystery box, and we're just fine with that. It's still one of my favorite event pickups in the game. Do I purchase a removal here? I think I do. I think I do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ember right now, so we cut the final Shield Steward here. He is hard to play, and I do not want him. Okay, moving on. The Thane. Oh, hey, look, a Thane does still exist. I was worried that she didn't exist. Okay, cool, good. That's great news. Heaven's Seal. That's probably tough. That's probably pretty tough, if I'm being honest with you, right? How do I beat this? I have to play bottom because the super shifter, but I have to buffet, right? I think we have to turn this off or we lose. I think that one of those Ossivane Sentinels walks up and we immediately die. Okay. Showtime on middle. Well, I can't play bottom like I wanted to, so I guess we're kind of screwed here. I put the lady in front because if she showtimes and then gets eaten, it's actually pretty cool, right? Yes. Avenger didn't get the Grump. That's maybe a mistake. Oh, come on! The haste combat! Ugh. I hate. I have to remember this. I have to remember this. I wish nothing more than that the haste unit showed up in the combat preview. Why is this not there? I have to restart this combat immediately. Showtime is just dead to me on this run. Yeah, okay. Everything's hasted. Alright. Bloody hell. Okay, we have to play top floor. Great. Can we at least get an Avenger? Fine. He does his best and he hits a dude? Sure. great news. Now, I do want to, if I put Divinity on Fel here, which I will be doing, it's very cool. I'm going to go ahead and Bloodsuit the Zephyrite. We'll play out some random stuff in the Showtime floor, I guess. Make a really big Spear Steward. I should click Fel's ability? Yes. Okay, cool. Fine. Thanks, Avenger. Very cool. Wicked Blaze is neat. We can keep Avenger among the living. I like that. We can kill one of these back dudes. We're going to continue getting the Valor in when possible. Nothing is dead, so I guess that's a bit of a bummer. I can Elevator one of these guys. Shift kills the other. Okay, cool. Alright, fair enough. Avenger is... I definitely needed to give him the Purifying Cleanse here. For sure he needed that. That's okay, though. It's fine, Mr. Monster Train. Continue buffing upstairs. Okay, fine. Sure. Fortunately, the Sacred Wicks exists. Very cool. Sanctuary, 100%. Click the buttons. We're going to go ahead and Just Cause, then click her ability. The Molded here gives me the targeted Dreg return. Fine. No reason to click the Sacred Wicks right now, I think. She does pretty okay clobbering this. I think Avenger is going to be an important part of our run, just thinking about it, right? Like, I can do Wicked Blaze and bring back Avenger here, and he does a fine job just affecting this floor, right? Don't incant that floor, it seems bad. Bell should be able to win. Oh, interesting. If she gets eaten, right, if she gets eaten, I can't reform her. I didn't know that. I mentioned this earlier, that's obvious. If I had a feast, or what is the card? Why can't it? Wretch, then it would be good. Interesting, interesting. Anyway, I guess let's reform some random trash here. We'll just put it on the floor. It does something, right? It kills a man, which is actually great for us. So cool. Okay, this random Spear Steward is doing work. Good job. How did you end up on the back? Did you summon an Ossivane Sentinel? That's illegal. Illegal! You can't do that. What? I defy you. Now this gains Rage, and I could just Resin Removal it. And I'm going to do that, actually, so it's fine. 2 hits, and then this poor Fledgling Imp does a 22 damage. Why are you here, man? Why'd I make you? You're terrible in this mode. What's going on? The Spear Steward is stronger than you. Brother, no. 1, 2. Okay, if I elevator this guy, we should still clear the floor. We do. Great. I can then hit him with the Resin Removal here, which does something. Okay, fine. Alright, we clear this. I know I did boost the damage of that floor, but I wanted to get that thing out of there. Important. We are alive, which is cool, right? I think maximizing the number of turns here is actually to our benefit, because poor Fledgling actually seems like he might do something. So, cool. We're going to go ahead and switch Avenger in this next mode to get the Grump. This way, I mean, at least the Fledgling has enough health that he's not immediately dead. He's not DOA completely. We just don't click anything here, I think. Yeah, we just don't click anything and it's acceptable. We buy enough turns for the action triggers here, it's fine. Okay, sure. Punk Shredder. I mean, Trample is actually a very good answer to how do I get Fel to kill the floor. So I'm going to click Trample, buddy. Memorial for the Melted is sick, right? Because then the person I Butterball can come back. Resin removal is also sick, but endless is huge, actually. Okay, we go left. We're doing the thing. The dupe is important. Shield of Wing is a ridiculously good power-up for Fel. We will take that, 100%. I'm going to move Grump from Fledgling into Avenger here. I'm going to dupe, where is it? Find it. The Sanctuary, very cool. And we move on. Power-ups, okay. Alright, Mayra, don't kill me, please. Showtime on top floor. That's terrible, but fair enough, I guess. Now, I can maybe afford to do this, right? I think you can play Avenger downstairs. He's chillin'. And then upstairs, we go Fel with Lady in front, and then I'll take the Fledgling. I guess he may as well chill on the floor. He's got 67 health. It could be worse, right? It's fine. Sacrificial Resurrection. It's kind of fun, right? I do want Lady in front here because of a lot of reasons. This gets her the Showtime buff, which then gets eaten, which is very cool. Blood suit, it's fine on the boss. I'm going to put it on one of these back dudes downstairs. I think that's preferred. We divinity the heck out of Fel here for sure. But I don't want her in front. I do want to bait on middle, I think. Yeah, here I can put something on. Actually, if I put stats on Lady, she does give better value. Sacrificial Resurrection. The draft still costs 1 though, but it does remove a bunch of units. I guess I can do like drag middle and then hit the Sacrificial Resurrection and he's chilling, I suppose, right? It's okay. Sure. Where you going? Bottom floor, terrifying. Good grief. All right. Incoming Punk Shredder plays. Huge. We love to see it. Trample for all. Amazing. Play Sanctuary upstairs. It's just good for everyone's health. Wonderful. My man does perish downstairs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, this is a good example of I should pull Fel forward here and then go ahead and hit her ability for big value. The Dreg just dies downstairs. It'll have to be okay. Fine. Goodbye, my lad. He will get reformed eventually. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. Interesting. Anyway, here's Memories of the Melted upstairs. I think it's relevant. Endless for all. Okay. Dreg does get me a collector. Go team. Play Sanctuary. It's cool. We like Sanctuary. Big fan of that. We're clobbering here. This is starting to look like a real run now. Starting to actually feel like we're getting somewhere. I may as well keep this Dreg alive, this draft alive to bait. Wickless recruitment. Are there any burnout or debuff effects that I care about? Not really. So I think we chill. I'll tell you what, the trample with the guy having melee weakness, that feels pretty good. Avenger looks like he's going to be a real part of this run. Is my current thought process. There you go. He'll just be a permanent draft, I guess. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like we're actually creating something functional here, which is good. Liquid Courage. Sure, click the buttons, right? They're great. We like those buttons. Very cool. This divinity got created by Large Mystery Box, I think, so I kind of don't care about that. Penitence Blood Suit. I mean, we may as well put it on the boss at this point. Keep the floor largely together. Just let them all be dead. I'm okay with letting them all sort of just be perished in this moment. I can shift my guy. Look, he's shifting. He's doing it. Incredible. I almost could have given him armor, but it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, where are we at? Shield of... what is this? Heaven's Ward? Oh yeah, this is the new card, right? I keep forgetting it looks cool. I love this art. It's like Fel fighting Dominion Seraph. That's dope. Ascend friendly units, then advance the highest health one on the floor. This is a really cool card. I'm a big fan of that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give the Shield of Wing to Fel now. She does just kind of insta-gib the run. I'm going to go ahead and reform Avenger Brother. Get out here, champion. Every time you get hit, everyone's somewhat happier about it. Lady of the House, I guess, does not have any reason to exist here, but sure, we can play her, I guess. I mean, I'm just going to click Just Cause on Fel, and then she's going to use it and generate some huge number of whatever. Great, he triggers revenge triggers. Go team. There's that wickless recruitment. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess I don't care that much, right? Just play the divinity, actually, right? Just play the divinity, and then we can go ahead and hit the sacrificial resurrection for funsies. Oh, actually, wait, we can do better. I can heal Fel here, right? And then I can Wickless Recruitment her, which gets rid of the burnout. And then we can Sacrificial Resurrection to get rid of some stuff. Cool. That's much better. Anyway, she's winning now, which is cool. Great. Good. I think we have this. Yeah, she just murders at this point. Fel does almost all the work. I think we finally figured out a line that doesn't suck here. The Endless is going to be cool. I realize that it's not as powerful right now because I couldn't get it on Lady, but I think we can connect this. I'm going to take Spike of the Banished here because I have Crystallized Wing. It chills in hand and I can save it for a big turn. Big turn, quote unquote. I actually don't think there's any big turns, right? Just play this Divinity another time would be stronger. 20 Valor for 2 energy. The Spike is not actually doing anything. I think we sell it. Blood-Soaked Arena could be it. Could be. What if you endless the Avenger? I mean, I could just reform him. I don't know. It's kind of fine. I'm just thinking slaying is good. She just goes crazy, even crazier here. What is this? This fledgling imp is just killing me, man. He's not doing anything. I'm annoyed at him. His numbers are like barely sufficient for the base game. I completely underestimated how low impact he would be here, which is a huge tragedy, but whatever. Blood-Soaked Arena. She kills everything. She gains Valor. She gets stronger. It's good. I think we click it. Wickless Tycoon. He might actually earn himself his own removal here because just put him on floor with dead people. Alright, he pays for himself, I think. Dipper. Is there a good Dipper target here? Anyone with status effects? Burnout doesn't really... I mean, it counts, but I don't want it. Warborn. Draw one. Meh. Meh. I think this is very meh for me. Draw 2 after playing 10 cards in a turn. 10 cards in a turn is hard to do. Dang, okay. I mean, I'm re-rolling that. Savanta. We could just have Savanta here, yeah. What is Savanta hitting? We don't have a good Savanta target. Great. Wormgut is fine. If I play something on all 3 floors, I gain Ember. That kind of counts. I can maybe do this for a few turns, right? I'm going to re-roll again. Goldie is... I mean, it's Goldie and it's not even close. Triple stack, actually. Hold up. What if I triple stack the Divinity and it's, what, Valor... obscene number? It's Valor 30, Valor 10? That's pretty good, right? Pretty cool. Alternatively, you could triple stack a Sanctuary for a damage shield 6 to everyone. Pretty good. Goldie, I think, is stronger because it lets us just jam holdover on these things and earn money. In this particular instance, I think Goldie is better. We'll take Goldie. Goldie can go into Divinity. I want to put it on something that costs 1 energy at least so that we get the value here. Also, this card is pretty bonkers. Sadly, the spell chain copy does not get what we want. That's okay. It's got to be Tivy, right? We haven't hit the upgraded steel shop on Lilith yet, so we have to Tivy? Sure. Fair enough. We go Tivy. I think we go Horde removal here. It's much better than health when I have not taken any damage, and a banner, and it's too late. We do, however, get double champion upgrades, which is awesome. It's never unchained here, so I'm going to click Savior 3, and then we get Vanguardian, I guess. It's a good addition to the floor, right? Yeah, I think Vanguardian 1 is a pretty nice boost here. We'll take it. The Horde says, when a friendly angel unit dies, when a friendly unit dies, angels on the floor gain Rage 7. What? Fledgling and Avenger? Meanwhile, I am just going to take Martyr's Signet. This at least provides value. Yeah, fine. Removals here are straightforward. We cut the Spear Steward. We are going to now... I think I can... Maybe... Is the Draft the worst card in the deck? No, I don't think it is. What's the worst card in the deck right now? With Divinity being what it is, I think it's actually, funny enough, Just Cause. I'm going to cut one of them. That's fine. Okay. I feel like we've improved the deck considerably here. Sure. We are going to have the problem of bosses entering with Burst too, so I think we're going to be going and trying to purchase a deployable plus on the Endless Memorial for the Melted here. Our plan can just be the thing dies and then returns, right? It's okay. -1 energy. Gear Masks. How dangerous is this? I think we can afford to take it. I don't have a very expensive deck. It's still spicy, however. Okay, Grump is on Avenger still. I didn't mess it up. He comes and chills downstairs. Where's my Showtime floor? I guess it's upstairs. Okay, buddy, sure. Lady of the Reformed is most important here. Great. Everything else is too expensive. We do have the memorials for the Melted here, which is great. Hey, illegal. What you're doing is illegal. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Don't do it to me. I don't want him to hit this Jeer Mask. That's a bummer. Can I fix it? Do I sack the Fledgling down here, actually? I mean, he might actually. I might maybe mean that. I mean, I think I got a Divinity here, right? I think I have to. It's important. It does... It's crazy to me that Crystallized Wings will work on the spell chain copy of a 3-cost card that has been reduced under 3 cost. It's pretty crazy to me. I mean, I don't really have many choices here, I don't think. Let him get punched. He does, in fact, not make very far. Bummer. My top floor is holding on pretty well here, I think. It's looking good. She's getting big, and I like big lady, as it turns out. Let's respect these guys. These floors, I forget, are always so much weaker than Mayra's. Mayra's has a lot of threat to them. She gets eaten, it's fine. Alright, whatever. But it's endless, so she returns, right? Death Metal Hymnist, truly unplayable. I'm gonna go ahead and we reform Avenger here, which is neat, right? He returns at the turn of the tide. He gets hit a couple more times. There's no way I can do anything fancy here. I think we lose this collector, and that's gonna have to be okay, right? No way around it. I play 1 divinity here for the... Why does it say gain 30? What does that mean? Oh, it's 30 gold is what it's talking about. I was like, what is it talking about here? It's the gold pickup. Great, fine. I do think putting the Lady of the Reformed back in is kind of huge, though, so we will click that. We're creating a monster. Yes, it's fine, right? Look at this. We're actually killing a floor. Amazing. This next floor is going to be a problem, though. This next floor is a real problem. Incredible. I can now do Shield of Wing on Bell and drop everything else, and we advance and clear the floor, and that's pretty cool. Great news, right? We take these. She's dazed for 1,000,000 turns, but does like 600 damage anyway, so it's probably fine. And we just keep feeding her, and she goes ballistic here, right? They got rid of the Endless. I think we have enough. Yeah, I think we're good, right? It's a weird floor. We're all agreeing. Here, we even get the little trample buddy in at long last. Go team. He's here. It doesn't really matter, though. The Jeer masks are a problem, I think. 2 days, so if I ascend the Jeer mask here, I think we're okay. Alright, we chill. All the important enemies are killing themselves, which is, I think, the most important pickup here, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, if a Jeer mask walks, it kinda does not matter to me, so fair enough. We have 1,000 health here. I think we're good, right? Here, she can have Endless anyway. Not that it matters. I will play Divinity because money is good. Okay, I did drop some money there because I think I needed to win the combat, but we're fine with it, right? We're killing all of the important guys. Incredible. I can put down Tycoon here, and we actually do earn $60 from it, which is good. And then I play the Divinity for more $60, and we're chilling. Fair enough. Numbers. Incredible. We're doing our best. He pays for his own removal. He does it. It's good. Alright, cool. Demonize. Descend and apply melee weakness 2. This is maybe good with Crystallized Wing, I think, is sort of my immediate thought. I can descend an enemy, send it away. We can sit on this card for a little bit. I will click it here. Crystallized Wing makes it like a pseudo removal. Formless Child. Resin removal might actually be a super important card here. We're just gonna take it. Very expensive, but it's okay. Let's go to the dupe, right? Yes, go to the dupe. Armory today says, how do I feel about Inferno Room? Alternatively, I could do Everlasting Light fused into my shield. It's pretty good, but it is expensive. Really need an Ember solution from my next soul, I think, is sort of where I'm at. Inferno Room's not bad, but I think I'm going to be playing as low as possible. We'll take the light here. Merchant of Arms Plus. Okay. Improved Merge. Oh, actually, I forgot the Improved Merge exists. So we just go Shield into Everlasting Light, and this thing is nonsense. Honestly, fantastic. Yes. This is done for 30 real American dollars. 30 gold here. Worth it. Fantastic news. And then I can do Improved Deployable, and we can get Memorial for the Melted out right away. This is incredible news for Lady of the whatever the heck is happening. Whatever's getting made big is loving this. Yes. Fantastic rolls. Okay. Huge pickups. Okay. Remove Consume again. Do not have it. I have a Spell Chain available to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and -1 the resin removal. This needs to be more playable. Yes. Remove Consume has no targets. +10. Make one Purifying Cleanse much bigger. I mean, balancing them out's maybe better. We'll take it. I mean, I'm purchasing it. You can't stop me. I do think a Spell Chain is worthwhile. We're going to put that on one of the other the bigger Purifying Cleanse, right? I think that's good. Sure. There's no reason not to purchase these things if I can. Reroll this. Intrinsic? I mean, Intrinsic on the resin removal's not bad. -2 and Consume. Huh. Put that on Just Cause, honestly. Just burn it. 20 Consume. Double stack, maybe? Double stack Demonize is pretty cool. I'll say that much. 4 melee weakness adds up. We should buy it. We'll buy it. Okay, intrinsic. What gets the intrinsic? Making a free resin removal's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Unfortunately, I cannot resin removal the burst 2 from the bosses, but because that makes Lifemother horrifying, right? Whoever she attacks first is just dead. Just immediate death. I kind of like Demonize being more playable at 2 in case I roll poorly, but it being permafrosted is neat. I think being able to play this card is probably more important. I think being able to play the card is probably more important. I don't think it ever actually gets played on turn 1 unless I roll crazy well, but it's fine. Spell Sanctum is technically an option. It's expensive. It's an expensive option. I think I have my rooms sorted out. Would I take another equipment? Maybe. I could buy a million removals here. Is Shield of Wing number 2 ever good? Avenger has been hit more times than he's attacked, so he is very offensively minded here. He's poised to gain a lot from our Steel Slab shot, though, right? Because he could get like a Titanite Plus, or Titan Slab, I think it's called, which would be awesome for him. I'm looking for raw stats on the Lady of the House from that shop, like a plus 60, plus 40 would be insane. And then she becomes the target for Butterball. Field of Wing number 2. I don't think that's the pickup, right? The dupe here could actually be, if I want the big upgrade, the Merged Equipment Plus. Pretty good, it turns out. Let's re-roll and see what we hit. Twin Blade. Huh. Twin Blade's interesting. Does that ever actually make Fledgling useful? A third hit? No, not really. He just does 10 damage every turn then, which is very sad actually. So, fair enough. Imprison Zephyr? No. I think we could just remove a million cards here. Like, what is a Just Cause doing for me on this run? I mean, keeping one may be worthwhile. The advance is fine. But what if I just cut the rest of them? Huh? What is that? What do I get from keeping it around? The answer is very little. So I actually think we can just cut a Just Cause. I'm not doing any shifting here. We're going to drop 2 of them. In fact, I'll leave 1 that's not dead. I can cut Dregs. Is the Drap a worse card than the Dreg right now? Because it costs 1? Maybe. The thing is it's a much better random card to fit on a floor. So if I've got like 1 space and I can reform him, once or twice or something, he actually contributes. I think the Dregs are slightly worse then. Okay, we'll leave in a Just Cause. Most of these cards are good. The Penitent Bloodsuits are free damage. Trample Boy is important. Tycoon doesn't get cut immediately. He's fine until he earns a little more money. So I will just drop some Dregs here then. Dreg 1. Dreg 2. Then I'll cut Dreg 3 as well. Okay, fine. That at least improves our draw order, right? The dupe here is what? Great question. Glad you asked. The dupe is probably a Merged Equipment Plus, because putting this on my Demonic Fledgling suddenly makes him a lot better. He has a decent health stat if he gets hit by something, but also he generates Valor for the floor then. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this big boy. We have 2 Sanctuaries right now. This is huge. All right, cool. I feel like we got a lot of value here. I'm feeling good about that. I don't need another removal at the moment. I'm going to save this money for the upcoming shops. Okay, fine. Let's go fight Tivy. I think we win this. I think we have the run on lock as long as we don't mess up. Showtime rolls middle. Okay. I mean, I may as well. I'll Memoirs for the Melted here. We get Fell. We get Big Lady. Incredible. She goes crazy. We'll play Fledgling on this floor. And Avenger comes downstairs. Good. Great. Random Shield of Wing. Yeah, so my man does actually just kill Lady of the Reformed here, which is, to be clear, bonkers. I'm going to go ahead and blood suit the Jeer Mask here. Just get him out of there for sure. 3 energy. If I pull Fel forward, I think she dies, right? True. She has endless. How much do I care? If she dies, let's think about this. If she dies, I get her ability back, right? Which is a kind of a weird thing to say, but is true. Alright, interesting. Huh. I'm actually fine with this, right? I don't want to waste the divinity on her, though, right? If I put 20 on her, she then generates 35 armor. She will still die, but then I waste this whole thing. So I'm going to put the divinity in the back here, right? I think that's good. I will click Fel's ability. She still perishes. This was expected. Lady of the house. I think she's going to go upstairs here, and we just sit on that, right? I'm okay. This way, at least we get something out of Fledgling here. The Endless doing a lot of work, right? Oh, Vanguardian's also doing good job there. That's true. Okay, Fel returns. Incredible news. We get the double sanctuaries here, which is cool. I'm thinking, what if I Hallowed Halt's Avenger here, which is kind of crazy to think about. Unfortunately, these Jeer Masks are absolutely killing him, so it's rough. Let's click Sanctuary, Sanctuary Middle. We're going to go ahead and do Divinity on Fel. Fel now chills, right? We click her ability for sure. Value. 35 armor to the floor is good. The arena I want to play eventually, but not quite yet. Yes, the Showtime floor is going to become obnoxious, I think. We'll wait one more. I'll play her again, and then we'll play Bloodforged Arena next time. Okay, fine. Okay, I do hate these Jeer Masks a lot. Okay. Ow. Unfortunately, Lady of the Reformed, while she fits on the floor, she doesn't do what I need her to do. That's true. Interesting. What if I advance your lad in back? Right? I can play Eagleheart on him. He attacks into the Jeer Masks, and then it's fine. How is this? How am I hitting 3 guys? Oh, I guess we're getting the kill in the back from the Fledgling, potentially. That must be it. Okay, fine. There's a big part of me that wants to play the Lady of the Reformed here, but I think Punk Shredder might be more important. It's interesting, right? I do have a Rising Rage coming up. I could tank Lady down and then elevator her. I think that is the play, right? She chills on bottom. And I think we have to prep the Trample Boy here in middle because we have snipers and I don't know how to address them otherwise. So, reasons? I would love $75 upstairs though, if I'm being clear with you. So, it's tough. But if I'm being honest with you, holding on to Divinity represents more gold than that. I think it does. I think it really does. These Jeer Masks are causing a real problem for me. I have a resin removal coming up. It might be playable. So I think we have to do Punk Shredder middle. And then I need to hold on to Divinity, and there's no real way around it, right? Unfortunately, the days upstairs cost me $75, but I don't know what else to go with. So, fair enough. We're going to give some burnout downstairs, recognizing she's not getting eaten right away. Okay. Fine, I guess. Fine. Ugh, it's tough. It's tough out here, man. Great. And then immediately you get punished because I don't have resin removal and these stupid long lashes just go crazy. I don't even know how we address this. I just take 54 damage to the pyre. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Right? I do get Avenger back. That's neat. He chills and can actually just hang out on the floor. Great news for him. What if he gets eaten? What if he eats her? Is this actually just cool? That might be cool. I think I desperately need to play the merged equipment on Fell or we lose here. So let's do that. I can save some health by bloodsuiting one of these long lashes. It's worth it, right? That's true. I can also save a damage shield in the back on middle by playing the Dreg here. Although it is endless now. Is that a problem? I don't know. Maybe. Fair enough, man. I don't know. We're just getting... The snipers are killing it here. They give so much Ember Drain. It's like my turns are non-existent, right? At least I can afford to play resin removal. Well, there's a dude upstairs just chilling. Avenger, I guess, is getting hit now. I mean, he's doing something. Alright, fair enough. The resin removal is pretty big. I think I need to click this. Fell attacking is probably pretty important. Now, if I drag, we don't kill, I'm off by a smidge. I hate that for me. I take another 27. I think I do need the resin removal middle or we're having a bad day. I think I need to click Fell's ability as well. Give 68 armor to my poor punk shredder. I could Tycoon upstairs, and I think we get it, right? If I put Tycoon here, then we actually kill the guy and we give up the other merged equipment, but that's okay. All right, that seems promising. That seems promising. Avenger chillin'. He is unfortunately burning out because reasons. I could mold back the lady. She's existing. True. Sanctuary middle. Top floor, we do actually get some kills here. He pays for himself more. Avenger's doing his best is kind of where we're at. I think he needs upgrades. I do need to clear this Jeer Mask or we're having a bad time. So we play the lady and that's important, I think. I will put this free Everlasting Light into my Demonic Fledgling and we press and turn. It's fine. We did the important stuff. I do take pyre damage. I guess I have proc Fear's Greed. It's possible. It's been done. We win on bottom. If I play a draft in back upstairs, I earn money. Incredible news. We're chilling, right? We've done it. Click nothing, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Can't get this kill any other way, I don't think. I was seeing if I could kill on the Mother's Long Lash. I don't think I have it. No, this is fine. Great. We at least earned some cash. Whatever. We went on bottom. It's fine. Spicy. Okay, well, we did it. I desperately need to convert this into energy. I need energy here. Wings Radiance. No, thank you. Eagle Heart is pretty okay. I do like attack immediately. I really like this card. It's good for consume. Sure, let's do it. Death's Dancer is very good, but I'm not adding units at this point. We skip. Give me Solaris. Lacey, not bad. Deimos, no. Reroll. Mean Mug, too late. I take Savanta, I guess, right? Fine. It isn't Energy Solutions, unfortunately, but it does Ugh, bummer. Alright, we take Savanta, I suppose. Who gets Savanta? I'll make a card free. I guess I can put it on Demonize. Sure. It makes the card playable, I guess. It's fine. Okay. Not what we wanted. Alright, Lilith, we have no choice but to fight you now. Let's go. We do get slabs. I'm gonna go for... Man, Alcove removal is good, but dupe is super strong here. I'm going to go for the dupe. We definitely get value out of this. We go left. Merchant of Steel plus. Alright, buy everything. A large slab. Insane. 165 health. Okay, sure, bud. Close this. Valor 16. Endless -1 is pretty good on Avenger, right? Make him cheaper, and then he just constantly comes back on his own. That's pretty dope, right? This plus 40 attack is going into Lady of the House, I think, every time. And then I think we give her the large slab, and she becomes an absolute monster for Butterball, which is incredible news, right? Pretty much perfect. The absolute monster that is Butterball. And then we just put this on the Showtime floor and it chills. There's a world where I don't like this, right? Because Showtime does make you get bigger. What if I just give Avenger a huge stat stick instead? I actually think he could use this. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and he just lives on his own floor and does his best, I think. I'll buy Valor on someone. Sure, why not? Who gets it? It is damage bonus, right? I mean, why not? Endless -1. Putting the Endless -1 on Lady is interesting, but I do think we could do better on stats here. So let's not do that. Who gets the -1? I'm actually going to put Endless -1 on Shredder. If he dies, I want him back. I'm going to hold out on Avenger for the Titan Slab if we see it. Fine. I'm going to put it on Shredder just so he's always playable here. I think it's relevant. Valor. I mean, I may as well take this on someone, right? Here, Draft can have Valor 16. It's such a good upgrade, we just take these, right? Yeah, okay, we get Titan Slab. This makes Avenger a god. Incredible. He is a god. We get Quick plus 30, which is pretty good. I think I am... I put the Wick Slab down. Isn't this actually just killer? Because Burnout 4, and then we give Butterball to her, and this is the best possible play, right? You give her the Wick Slab here. This looks really good, right? She's going to add a truckload of stats. I think the Wick Slab is correct. Alternatively, if I'm worried about it, I could give 120 health here. These are both good options. That said, I think the plus 60 belongs elsewhere. We could make sure that Punk Shredder doesn't die as quickly, which is probably correct. So let's go ahead and Wick Slab the Lady of the House. This, I think, is enough stats, right? We're happy about it. Correct. And the Burnout is valid here. It's plus 5 attack, which then gets transitioned over. So we'll do this, yes. Okay, I'm going to put the plus 60 into Punk Shredder so he tanks. Good. I'm going to buy the Quick Slab and put it on the Draft so it swings. Amazing. Cool. I've bought everything. Cursed Twin Blade. Exile's Diadem is actually pretty cool here. I will grab this. There's certainly value from that. Alright, I'm going to dupe on something here. The dupe. A lot of good hits, a lot of good possibilities. I think putting something, like putting this merged equipment again is probably really strong. I'm just thinking about it. It's like Sanctuary actually though, right? Sanctuary is such a good hit. It's such a good card here. It's honestly the best card. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Great. Amazing. Now here I can purge at long last the final removal of... Oh, but I want to be able to afford stuff, don't I? I do. We wait. We wait. It's okay. We wait. Move on. I've purchased everything? Yes. Okay, we wait. There's a trinket shop coming up. I want to be able to see if I can afford something. We get one more shot at a soul that maybe helps us here. I am going to take this. We have Super Kel with the Plague Hosts. Heaven's Seal. I need money. I need this money so much that I think this has to be played. Showtime is middle. It's okay, because behold, Avenger is the hero of our time. Then we get Fell, the memorial for the melted here. We've switched into Other Lady here. Huge stats, right? Big stats. I was thinking about removing the Tycoon, was what I was considering, but I think we're okay for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and I may as well play the Fledgling. I think he helps. He does his best. Absolutely sends it on this floor. Incredible work, honestly. If I give him this merged equipment, I think he kills basically the entire floor. He actually does just kill the entire floor. Jeer masks on every floor are mean. I'm gonna elevator one of these. Get out of here, my guy. I don't want it. Go away. I need money. So we are always clicking the divinity. I can demonize something, which I will click because it is 10 gold. I'm gonna not click. I'm gonna click my thing. Yeah, Valor 15. Let's do it. The Jeer masks just walk on me. It's fine. Sure. They don't do anything. Great news. Now, unfortunately, there is a Jeer mask here, which is a bummer. How do I kill it? Huh. I guess it doesn't matter because Avenger is winning the combat, right? Huh. That is true. He is, in fact, winning the combat for me. Okay. You know what? Fair enough, my guy. And then I suppose, just give him a truckload of Purifying Cleanse value? Okay. He's very powerful, it turns out. Amazing, right? Like, it's just gold. Absolute pure value. Incoming Lady of the House. He's clearing the entire combat. Sure, it's true. He's doing it. Sanctuary, I guess I sack the Dreg somewhere. We get the Collector too, which is fantastic. He is incredible, right? My guy is so powerful right now. Here, have a blood-soaked arena, brother. Good. I'll put the merged equipment finally on middle. I will continue to play Divinity. It's important. Armor 80 to everyone. Seems good to me, right? He's too powerful. He is simply too powerful. He's being malaced down to nothing, but he honestly does not care. It's pretty good when you think about it, right? It's pretty good, in fact. Okay, this seems decent, right? This seems like a decent play. He is very strong. Does he win? He does a lot of damage to this floor. I'm actually kind of glad he doesn't just win. It would be unfortunate, I suppose. We can Tycoon. I can't fit Tycoon upstairs. He's too big. He's too big. That's okay. It's fine. Tycoon has lost his ability to contribute. Sure. I just go ahead and... Is there any reason to delay? No, I just Penitent Deathsuit the boss so he walks up with melee weakness and it's over, right? It's absolutely over. Sure, that looks good. He's done amazing work. His stats are incredible right now. My dude is a hero. We just completely demolish mid-floor, huh? It's true. I could have resin removaled him too if I had wanted to, but it truly doesn't matter. We just win. I click this ability. We generate 135 Valor, armor to everyone. I should, and I will click the Divinity. I think it's correct. I need to. So we at least click that because money. and then press end turn and we're chilling. Well, I guess I can play the lady again and have fun. There you go. Good job. Stats for all. Amazing. Martyr Signet chilling. We get some value here. She has 73 health now. All right. I mean, Avenger is heroically destroying floors. Fantastic. Benediction is a good card, but we don't get the opportunity to upgrade it, so I'm skipping it. Devourer of Death is not it. Engulfed in Smoke is not it either. We skip here. Fine. Okay, we advance. I love how this final moment we get 2 banners, as if I was going to purchase a banner. I'm going to go to the left because I do think Pyre Health is valuable right now. Sure, I'll sell the banner. Firebrand, if only you'd shown up earlier. Let's look for a soul. I can't re-roll it. Mean Mug is a little late to the party. Bougie, I guess, right? I mean, it has to be. I can put it on the Purifying Cleanse. Sure, no real choice. There you go. I have a 165 health Purifying Cleanse now. That seems decent. I can buy a soul. Okay, brother. Okay, Vola's Tuning Fork is a -1. I don't know if I care about that. I'm going to click Limbo's Solace here. That's pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead. I don't think Vola's is it. I'm going to re-roll Space, I guess. All right. I mean, I'll take it. It's health. It's space on floors. It offsets the Glutton play. Okay, fair enough. I have no Extinguish triggers. Is that correct? That's correct. Chain of the Valkyrie. I mean, I will at least equip someone. It's, I guess, something. Why does this give regen on Chain of the Valkyrie? That is such a strange... It's very weird. What if this were just like Valor 10 instead, right? We would feel much better about it. I don't know. It's the weird selection. I guess I'm clicking it, though. Fair enough. I cannot afford a removal at this point, so sure, we take it. I bought all the things that I think are most impactful. I think I feel good, right? I think we have this. Unfortunately, this does mean that a few of my bad cards get the ride to the end of the run, like Lady of the Reformed and Tycoon are still here. Lady of the Reformed did a lot of work, but, you know, he isn't answering the challenges we have now otherwise. I guess I could put Tycoon on the floor with Avenger, but it doesn't matter. We'll play upstairs. Fells chillin'. Lady of the House goes in front for stat gain. Fledgling is in back. We're okay with this. That is a bazillion damage. Yup. Sure is. Spicy. Okay. First things first, I think this merged equipment needs to go into Avenger. He's going to hold down the fort. I think I demonize Lilith off floor. Just don't deal with it. You know, just deal with it later, right? We're fine with that? Sure. It's acceptable. I do think merged equipment must go downstairs. He clears everything at this point. It's great. All right. Punk Shredder can come and chill on the floor. Fantastic news. Exiles Diadem. This is a usable play. I can put it into Lady of the House for the moment. Doesn't really do anything that impactful. I think the Divinity is going to be more useful overall. We'll just play that out. Okay, fine. Seems okay. Him chilling downstairs. He tanks Lilith, which is, let's be honest here, insane. I don't even know how to begin describing how crazy that is. My guy heroically tanks an absolute billion damage. Cool. I just obscene. How much damage? You have your stats Witherbloom 118. Heroically just chillin'. Whatever. My guy no longer cares. This guy applies... Lilith applies Witherbloom equal to Malaise. And, like, that is so much incoming damage. It's outrageous, right? Just what is happening here? I don't even know. Here, I can play Tycoon at long last. He just dies by proximity. He just dies by being here, which is honestly a huge mood. Okay, sure, bud. That's amazing. I can't even be mad about it. All right, fair enough. That's he earns some money and then implodes. Amazing news, right? Just absolutely amazing news. Anyway, I'm going to put resin removal downstairs so he no longer takes 10 million damage. I think that's fully reasonable. Yes. Some enemies actually walk on me. Is that legal? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to click sanctuaries upstairs, I think. Those are pretty cool. We like sanctuary. I guess I could technically... So action does a thing is sort of the problem here. I was going to say I could click fell, and I probably should click fell, right? Yeah, I think I probably should click fell. I'm going to go ahead and mold back something. I'll put the Dragon middle at least. Seems okay. I'm going to click fell. I think it is correct to click her at long last. I don't know. I kind of want the showtime benefit on this floor, actually. We'll wait. We'll wait. It's fine. Okay, sure. Seems okay. My guy downstairs needs to gain health, is sort of the challenge right now. He is too far ahead. I'd like to keep mid-floor alive if possible, so let's go ahead. First order of business. Merged equipment goes upstairs. Must play this. Absolutely. I'm going to also click her ability now. I think that's good. 2 energy. 12-12. I can keep this floor alive and avoid this amalgam damage if I play something into the floor. Or I could just give it the sanctuary, actually. Alright, yeah, we take it. Sanctuary is a better play. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in... I'm going to play her card first. I'm going to play Divinity. We're going to click it. Then I put in Lady. I want Lady to continue getting the showtime benefit here. Blood Suit. I may as well Blood Suit one of these guys on middle. Great news. I think it kills it, right? Should just die, I think. I might just win downstairs. He's too powerful. He burns out and almost just wins, which is, you know what, pretty much exactly how I expected this to go. So fair enough, man. What if I mold back something? Does it ever help? I don't think so. I don't know why I even clicked it. He clears basically everything. This guy is the hero of our time, right? Every single enemy dies just by being present, just by existing. I'm winning on 2 floors right now because of course I am. Right. I mean, there's no way around it. Yeah. There we go. Sure. I almost replaced his wing shield. I'm not going to do something dumb like that. It's fine. Yeah, so he just heroically mauls everything. The only thing that prevents him from auto-winning this combat is he burns out. Amazing. Good job, brother. He's too powerful. Look at my guy. 260, 223 with Titan Slab. Like, what's happening here? I think the lady might actually just be way too powerful, and I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying it out loud for everyone to hear, right? I think we're just really powerful here, right? Is sort of the thing. Cool. Deadly Plunge. She just kills it with Deadly Plunge. I don't have to click any buttons, right? I don't think I need to, but I am going to use Deadly Plunge to just win. That seems reasonable to me. Alright, that was fun. That's a good combat. We're happy about that. Wax and Spike, I mean, fair enough. It's a pretty good pickup. I don't hate it. It's permafrosted. Sure, right? Sure. I think it's a good addition to the floor. Dip. What happens here? Enemies get regen. I could take Little Cap. Little Cap gives plus 12 health to everyone. The thing is Gorgon is doing nothing. I have nothing that can slay. So I guess we get Little Cap even after I gave it a whole bunch of trash. Alright, here we go fight the Lifemother now. I think we win, if I'm being honest with you. The random Avenger pickup is sort of just heroically slaying everything. It is a bit of a bummer that we hit Showtime bottom. I'm still going to play into it, but because he's too powerful, he cannot be stopped. Right? He's just simply too good. And then I think we can do Endless, Lady, Fell, Fledgling, Chill. Lifemother is going to maul my floor. Yeah, okay. Great. Monster Train. 102 by 3. That's horrifying. I could demonize this floor, which is sort of an interesting problem, right? I think we're going to ascend the Jeer Mask off floor. These things are real annoying. I think we are just Sanctuarying here, though. This is pretty good. I can't believe Sanctuary alone doesn't save this. It's kind of bonkers. But fair enough, I suppose. If I'm being honest with you, I think maybe clicking Fell's ability is better here. Huh. Interesting. We advance and we click and we live. It survives, I think, because 1, 2... She gains this 82 in the back. Yeah, okay. Now I do need to, I think, remove the Jeer Mask from the floor. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead, we put the Penitent Blood Suit on the Jeer Mask, and then we just end it, right? Oh, interesting. I can ascend it away and it goes to death, right? Or here, I can put the other, I put another Jeer Mask on middle and we ascend and they both die. That's pretty cool. I do like that for me. We're killing in front. This long lash is going to cause me a problem. A little bit of one, right? I'm just going to send... I'm going to actually play the drag upstairs because it maybe baits Lifemother, right? I'm not going to play Demonize. I think we're actually okay on everything else here. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, she makes it. She gains health. We're looking all right. She goes downstairs. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. We do roll merged equipment. We're going to play that. It's very important. It basically wins the entire combat. Very cool. Very cool, incredible work. Good job. Good job. Alright, Valor in play. We have some dudes attacking. I can play Sanctuary middle. It's good. I'm gonna give Burnout, I think, to Fell here. A little spicy, maybe, but I think we're okay. Yes, it's fine. So, Avenger is doing most of the heavy lifting at this point. Like, most of it. Incredible. We take so many hits from these stupid long lashes, I actually can't play any card. Thanks, Monster Train. Incredible. We just take so much Ember Drain, I literally can't play anything. Amazing news. Well, I guess I just press and turn and hope for the best. Those long lashes giving that sort of thing is very frustrating, I think. Okay, Punk Shredder makes it on the floor. Good job. That's something. Who is this? Lead Songbird? That's probably also pretty good. We'll play Punk Shredder first. Yep. There's no ordering, doesn't matter that much. Great. Lead Songbird also may as well get him on the floor. I think it's good. Sanctuary exists. You see, the problem is Witherbloom 38 here is existing. Wax and Spike, I think I might need to play, but maybe not right away. Yeah. Everything's one space except for Fell. I think we do click the ability. The armor is pretty big. I'm going to put Tycoon upstairs to buy time. I need to heal my person downstairs. She's hitting too hard that she actually pushes numbers, which is problematic. Okay, Fell gets her equipment. That's good at long last. I could demonize the boss here, which is pretty cool. That's a very strong demonize, I think. Yeah, that's nice. We like that. Molded here, bring back a drag, why not? We'll put some stuff upstairs, just get them in play. I can ascend something, interestingly. I wonder if there's anything to ascend. I could also just play this draft, which stabs some things and does acceptable. I don't know if I want to play this draft here. What if I'm just going to play him downstairs because he kills a dude and takes this Jeer Mask, right? And then gets stabbed by a Long Lash. It's pretty cool. That is acceptable to me. Okay, I think this is fine. I press end turn here. We're okay. Alright, I tell you what, Wing Shield doing a lot of work. I need to get a Malaise Clearer here, so I need my Cursed Twin Blade is interesting. Getting Lady back at long last, we're very happy about that. I'm playing it. She can take hits, this is cool. We play all the Sanctuaries middle, good stuff. Okay, who gets what? Upbeat Warbler. You know, there's almost a world where I could get the band back together. I mean, I guess I'll put him down and we can demonize him later or something, right? Just cause, sure. Okay, fine. I think we're maybe doing something neat here. How is my guy living? It's actually very impressive. Anyway, I want to Purifying Cleanse him, but dang, man. It's looking rough. I gotta be putting these into Fell here, right? Sanctuary. Okay, we do get... There's 57 Witherbloom on middle. I could... Getting rid of 57 Witherbloom downstairs seems probably superior. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and... What? Exile's Diadem, the lady here? Doesn't really matter, but sure. Lady of the Reformed, I guess she can go downstairs, right? I'm fine with that. Sure, she just kind of gets punched a little bit. Oh, it's because this guy doesn't die because of the Long Lash. Interesting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bottom floor looking pretty good. I can boost him with my attuned Purifying Cleanse into almost winning levels. That seems cool, right? That seems pretty cool. That's a lot of damage, huh? Can play the Wax and Spike downstairs, which does something here, a little bit at least. And then here, I can play Demonize on the boss for an extra, like, 1,000 damage or something. That's worth it. She is a truck. It's fine. Good job, Avenger. He did incredible. I always knew he would die, but I didn't know if he'd live. Amazing. We lose on middle, which is, let's be clear, a problem. I don't like this at all. Monster Train, how could you? Incredible news. I don't lose anymore. I'm winning because of demonic fledgling. Look, Monster Train. Okay, I'm winning now because of Punk Shredder. She burns out, which I was worried about this, but we do win, so I guess I don't really care that much. Demonic fledgling actually paying out in the end, which is pretty stupid. I'll tell you what, this 150 some odd regen is causing me some issues, but we do get through it. Demonic fledgling pulls it out. Why did I ever doubt my lad? You know, it's not enough to win the run, but it was enough to clinch it. I'll take it. That was tough. This is crazy to me because this was not even the hardest difficulty. This is not even the hardest difficulty, and yet, this is what happens. Obscene. Alright, well, we win, we get 2 souls. I'm very excited about it. We unlock Mortal Entrapment, Encased Ember, very cool, and Little Fade, welcome home. We have Big Sludge, the hero, Tiny Hat, Melting Spout. Alright, sure, why not? Alright, we get Maniac unlocked. Incredible. We get Heartbreaker unlocked. Great. We do manage to get Butterball 3. Great news. A lot of progress on these other things. Mimic, I mean, we got 136 slays there with Fell. That's a lot of progress towards that. 24 unit upgrades, 24 magic upgrades. Gorgon got some stuff. Slay enemy units with spells to upgrade. I guess I killed, like, what, 1 dude? So not a lot of progress. But Butterball 3 is cool. That looks good. 25 health, buffet 3. I'm in. Butterball did awesome, by the way. Oh yeah, I guess I mastered stuff. Weird. It's weird to me that some of these cards weren't already mastered, but fair enough. Sure. Run summary. Okay. I think Avenger ended up being probably the most important pinch hitter of the run. But like he's not as critical as, for instance, my multiple copies of merged equipment. This weaponized his many hundreds of health, and the combo package of Titanite Titan Skin made him obscenely durable. So he was able to revenge up to crazy attack numbers by just surviving. This is huge. I think the stats here from these 2 slabs do most of the work on this. Obviously, his ability matters and things like that. Punk Shredder was really helpful. It's easy to overlook this guy, but he was really good in weaponizing Fell's overkill. And honestly, she did great. I frequently hear that, you know, champions aren't as important in this game mode, and it makes sense. You can't give them souls, but with things like Butterball, you can kind of give them souls, right? So there's certainly ways of doing it. I do think you need some sort of a boost for a champion to really get there, and Butterball is one of the few ways of doing that. So perhaps it's Butterball doing all the work, but I still think Fell did well. She's giving armor, huge amounts of it, and she's revenging for Valor in the end. So, pretty cool, actually, I think, anyway. I'll be honest, also, the million health purifying cleanse from Bougie ended up mattering. I needed a little bit better burnout extension overall, I think. You know, it's tough. I think I could have used another one of these purifying cleanses, but it's fine. We had enough. I actually think in general you always want to have burnout extension. You never know when you need it, right? And something like this is a great example of that. But an important element that I wasn't even talking about is on my final floor in Lifemother, even if I had lost everything, that Fell had endless because of the Memorial of the Melted. So, or Memorial for the Melted, rather. So she had endless at doing thousands of damage with thousands of health. She could have rolled up upstairs and just crushed to finish the job. The Goldie on my Divinity was pretty solid. At a minimum, this represented $30. $30. 30 gold every single turn added up. It made it possible for me to purchase these upgrades, these Limbo Solace boss relics here, as well as the Heaven's Light. Large mystery box mostly gave me trash. I think I think it actually hurt me more than it helped me in the end. I was drawing garbage again and again. Now, obviously, the most important stuff was endless or holdover, so it wasn't that bad, but I do think that this ended up hurting more than it helped. Good to keep that in mind. Crystallized Wing did mean that random stuff was kept out of my way, and Guild Marker is very valuable in this game mode. More valuable than in the normal game mode, right? You can generate more gold and you can spend more gold, so it's easy to turn Guild Marker into a net positive. This was worth 1,000 plus gold for me in this run, which is crazy to think about. Not much else to add. Sanctuary is a very good card. I think I'm really glad that I got the Smolder Slab on this. That's huge with the Remove Consume, so that's awesome. And yeah, I think that's all I really want to talk about. Incredible run. We get the W. I did have to restart a couple combats, so no medal. I don't know if I'm going to ever get medals. This mode is way too difficult right now for me to comprehend getting it on the first try. It's very finicky, right? You make one tiny mistake and an 80 health dude rolls up and insta gives you. I had to re-roll on combat 2, and I think there was one on combat, geez, was it 6? I think it was 6. I was leaking something that was just killing me in, I think, Lilith's realm? I think so. I can't remember, but anyway. We had to take the reroll. We did get the win at least. No losses here, so that's good. Incredible. I don't have anything else to add, so I will let you go there. So good news, we got it. And hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.